next concept of functions. What are functions? So what is a function? Now it comes a little more advancement. You know how a condition works and how the loops work when it comes to iterating a lot of steps. A function is just like a container. In my case, you had these many logics for if conditions and you had a loop condition also, right? Now what if there is a situation I want to do all these three tasks at a time? Let's say I have an if else condition and a loop which can be a combination of for loop and a while loop also, and all of this combination of logics will give me a solution to one particular problem statement. Okay, let's say the problem statement is building a bike specifications. Let's say if I execute this particular program, it will give me output for bike specifications, right? But if I want to apply the same logic on some other bike, okay, there is a bit of abstraction there. What I have to do is I cannot rewrite all of these code snippets again and again and again whenever I want to use this particular bike code, right? It means I don't want to rewrite my code and I just want to use these logics again, right? So there you see the code reusability without actually writing the code again and again, right? So what I will do is I will wrap all these logics in one name, which is nothing but my function name. See, the name is function. In a simple English, it is nothing but you giving a name for combination of all these logics. Whenever you want these logics to happen, you just call the name. All right. So it's just like a container of logics. If you, whenever you want to use it, you open it. It's like you have a juice bottle or a bottle of anything. Whenever you want to drink it, you just open it and then drink it based on the content that the bottle has, right? So it's as same as this. So in my example, let's take a code example. In Python, def is a word that you have to use to write a function, which stands for define. And you can give a name for this. Let's say test1 is my function name. Colon is mandatory. And then come here and then write let's say print is my logic. Okay. And let's, whenever this is a function, you have to give parenthesis like this. Okay. This parenthesis is nothing but a function. In this case, you have to give, let me give a syntax, df function name. Here you can give parameters and task. So this is the syntax. It means like a general syntax. In my case, test1 is the function name, and parameters right now, I don't need anything. Parameters are nothing but, let's say you want to hi Akhil, let's say hi Akhil. Right now it has it right there. Okay, this is my function. Whenever I wish to say hi to Akhil, I will just call this function. It will print hi Akhil. So how do we print a function? When I run this function, it shows nothing right now, right? But if I want to open up this function, I'll just call the function again and call it. So calling a function is nothing but just writing the function name again and then use a parenthesis syntax, run it. See, you get hi Akhil. So what is the benefit or advantage of this concept is, in my case, I'm just using one line for your example. This can be 100 lines or 1000 lines, doesn't matter. If you want to redo this task again and again, I don't need to write this function and line again and again. What I will do is I'll take another test cell and then I'll just call the test1 guy again. So you run this, it will print hi Akhil again. So did I write these two lines again? No. All that I'm doing is just call this guy again. So you writing one time will be helpful for the reusability of the code. This is exactly what function concept is solving for you. All right. So now there comes a situation. I just don't want to say hi to Akhil itself. I want to say hi to somebody else. It means there is a variable concept involved. So whenever you call, only that guy should be set hi. What I mean to say is, I'll copy paste this particular function and I'll say, please say hi to the variable a. Do I have variable a in this line? No. So I'll make this. I am saying hi to a. So whatever value input that I give under this position should be same passed inside this function, right? So now when I run this, my function is defined. But if I have to give an input to this, I'll just say test1, and I have to specify who is the input in this case. So let me call and say hi to, let's say, Hari. Okay, so this position is nothing but argument, guys. There are just terminologies for this, nothing complex. If you are giving an input when you're calling the function, it means this is an argument. This is a parameter. This is an argument, guys. Okay, so now when you call this argument under the test1 function, it will go and replace a as Hari wherever there is a inside this function. You can have n number of print statements. It will replace n number of times. Let's run this function again and run this. You will see hi Hari, hi Hari, hi Hari, like this. You can also give multiple inputs like this, and all that you have to do is just replace them in the code also. Let's say here. Now it is expecting 3 parameter inputs. It means 3 arguments must be given. So what I will do is, I will also call Teja, and let's say, so wherever there is one a, it has to replace. What does it say? Let's run this. Yeah. So what is the understanding here? Wherever there is Hari, it will replace A. Wherever there is B, it will replace it with Teja. Wherever there is C, it will replace it with Manju. So what is it? What is the takeaway from this is the position matters. Based on the position, it will take that variable in this, and then it will replace as it is the value that you gave based on the position. All right. So this is how the function works. All right. So this is just an example of function. This is called user defined function because I am writing my own function. If Python itself gives you a function, that becomes built-in function. So the types of functions are, in this case, user defined and predefined. Okay. So recursions are also there. It will be a little more advanced. I don't think you will be needing it right now. All right. So that is how the functions work.